Before we start today's video, I wanted to let you know that my Confidence Unlocked 21-day challenge starts tomorrow. This challenge is a heart-led journey designed to help you rebuild confidence in every part of your life: your abilities, your appearance, your relationships, your purpose, your transitions, and your power to create the life you want. Every day for 21 days, you will receive a powerful transformational mini training from releasing fear and self doubt to rewiring your mindset, designing your new identity, mastering your energy, and finally feeling confident in who you are. This first cohort starts just before the holidays, the perfect time to reset your energy so you can step into 2026 as the most confident version of you. So, if your heart feels the call, join my school community and sign up for the challenge today. Let's unlock your heart, clear your fears, and rise together. I can't wait to see you inside. Now, there's a rhythm inside you that the world has forgotten how to listen to: the steady, sacred pulse of the heart. Not the heartbeat that keeps you alive, but the energy field that surrounds it, that extends several feet beyond your body and whispers to everything around you. This is who I am. This is what I'm ready to receive. This is what I'm here to give. Most of us were never taught how to tune into that field. We were taught to think our way through life, to plan, to strategize, to control. We chase love through effort, seek purpose through achievement, and pursue abundance through constant motion. Trust me, I'm one of them. I always intellectualized everything. But real magnetism doesn't come from trying harder. It comes from resonance, from being so energetically aligned within yourself that what belongs to you can find you naturally. Heart coherence is that alignment. It's when your thoughts, emotions, and nervous system move in harmony with your heart's rhythm. When that happens, your whole energy field changes. The space around you becomes calm, magnetic, safe. People feel it before you speak. Opportunities begin to appear, not because you're chasing them, but because you've become the frequency that attracts them. When I first heard the phrase heart coherence, I thought it sounded abstract, something reserved for monks or mystics. But then I experienced it, not in meditation, but in an ordinary moment: a quiet walk at sunset. My mind was still replaying old worries, yet my body felt soft, my breath deep. I suddenly sensed this wave of peace spreading from my chest outward, like my heart was syncing with the rhythm of nature itself. In that stillness, I felt connected to everything: the air, the trees, the sky. I wasn't doing anything, I was just being. And somehow, that felt like enough. That's when I realized coherence isn't something you achieve, it's something you remember. It's your natural state before fear, stress, and self doubt create static in your energy. Think about it: the heart beats long before the brain forms in the womb. It's our first instrument of communication, sending signals that shape how the rest of us develops. It's also the most powerful electromagnetic generator in the body, literally broadcasting your emotions and intentions into the field around you. Every thought you think and every feeling you hold is a signal. And the universe, like an echo, sends back experiences that match that frequency. So, if you've been chasing love, purpose, or abundance, and it feels like they're always one step away, maybe it's not about doing more. Maybe it's about tuning your signal. Love, purpose, abundance. They all respond to the same frequency: coherence. Love is coherence in relationship. Purpose is coherence in direction. Abundance is coherence in flow. But coherence doesn't mean constant positivity or fake calm. It's not about forcing yourself to feel good all the time. It's about authenticity, feeling what you feel, but with compassion. It's about bringing your heart and mind into partnership instead of battle. Most of us live from our heads. analyzing, predicting, replaying. The mind is loud, fast, and always in a hurry. The heart is quiet, rhythmic, and timeless. When you are in your head, life feels fragmented. When you're in your heart, everything integrates. So, how do we cultivate coherence? It begins with presence. The moment you drop into your breath and feel your heart beating, you are already halfway there. Awareness is the first alignment. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe into your chest. Feel it expand as you inhale, soften as you exhale. Imagine your breath moving in and out through your heart. With every inhale, you draw in calm. With every exhale, you release resistance. Stay there for a few breaths. That simple shift, breathing through the heart, changes your entire electromagnetic field. Studies have shown that when you do this for even 2 minutes, your heart rate stabilizes, your brain waves synchronize, and your intuition heightens. But beyond the science, you feel the difference. Your body relaxes, your mind quiets, you return home to yourself. Once you're anchored in that state, the next step is emotion. Not just feeling emotions, but choosing ones that match the energy you wish to live in. Coherence grows when your emotions align with your intentions. If your intention is love, you can't attract it from fear. If your intention is abundance, you can't call it in through scarcity. The frequency must match. You don't need to force positive thinking. Instead, invite genuine feelings that uplift you. Gratitude is the easiest doorway. Think of something you truly appreciate: a person, a moment, a pet. Feel that appreciation not as a thought, as warmth in your chest. Breathe into it until it expands. That warmth is coherence taking form. When you live this way, life responds differently. You start noticing synchronicities, the right people crossing your path, the right timing unfolding without struggle. What used to feel random begins to feel orchestrated because it is. You are no longer trying to manifest from the mind, you're allowing creation to flow through the heart. There's a quiet power in this way of living. When you lead with your heart's coherence, you stop pushing energy outward and start radiating it. You stop chasing validation and start embodying worthiness. You realize that magnetism isn't about drawing things toward you, it's about allowing life to be drawn through you. But this doesn't mean you will never feel chaos or fear again. Coherence doesn't erase contrast, it helps you navigate it differently. When conflict arises, instead of reacting from the head, tightening, defending, overthinking, you return to the heart. You breathe, you soften, you ask, what's the most loving way to move through this? That one pause can shift your entire trajectory. The heart doesn't chase outcomes. It magnetizes experiences that matches vibration. It's not about convincing the universe to give you something. It's about remembering you already are it. Love attracts love. Purpose attracts opportunities aligned with truth, and abundance flows to the energy that feels safe to receive it. When you radiate coherence, people can feel it. They may not understand why they're drawn to you, but they will sense peace in your presence. Because coherence is contagious, it entrains others into harmony. One coherent heart can influence the nervous systems of those nearby. It's not manipulation, it's resonance. Your alignment invites others into theirs. And that's how the world changes, not through force or persuasion, but through frequency. Sometimes, though, coherence feels distant, especially when the heart is guarded, when it's been bruised by disappointment or closed off by survival. If you've been hurt, your heart learns to contract to protect itself. But that contraction also blocks the flow of love and abundance trying to reach you. Healing begins with safety. Before the heart can open, it needs to trust that you won't abandon it again. That's why presence is so important. When you show up for your own heart, consistently, gently, without judgment, it starts to soften. You don't have to pry it open. Just breathe with it. Listen to it. Let it know you are here. Over time, your heart begins to expand again, not because you forced it, but because it remembers it's safe to feel. And when that happens, magnetism returns. Your energy becomes fluid, your intuition sharper, your desires clearer. You begin to attract from wholeness instead of need. This is the essence of heart coherence, not perfection, but partnership. It's the dance between your humanity and your divinity, your mind and your soul. You can apply this to anything: relationships, purpose, finances, health. For love, coherence looks like being the vibration of the love you wish to receive instead of waiting for someone to show up and make you feel seen. You embody that energy first. You become kindness, compassion, openness. The right person doesn't complete you, they recognize you. For purpose, coherence means aligning your actions with what feels true, not what looks impressive. When your work feels heart-led, success becomes an extension of service, not a chase for validation. You stop asking, what will make me valuable? And start asking, what makes me come alive? And for abundance, coherence is knowing that wealth is energy in circulation. The more open your heart, the more easily it flows. Because the heart governs both giving and receiving. When you give from alignment, you never deplete. When you receive with gratitude, you multiply the energy of what's given. And here's the secret: love, purpose, and abundance are not separate frequencies. They're all expressions of one vibration, the open heart. When you cultivate coherence there, everything else aligns. This doesn't require hours of practice. It can be as simple as 3 minutes a day. Pause, place your hand on your chest, breathe through your heart, and invite gratitude or compassion to fill that space. Let it spread through your whole body. Imagine that energy radiating outward, touching your relationships, your dreams, your path. The more often you return to that state, the stronger your magnetic field becomes. And because your energy teaches the universe how to treat you, coherence sets a new energetic standard. Life begins to meet you at the level of your heart, not your fear. There's a quote: when you move from the head to the heart, the distance is only 18 inches, but it's the longest journey you'll ever take. Yet once you make it, everything changes. Life stops feeling like a battle and starts feeling like a symphony. Synchronicities become normal, inner peace becomes your baseline, and creation feels effortless. Coherence isn't about bypassing the human experience, it's about infusing it with divinity. It's about remembering that your heart is not fragile, it's electric. It was built to love again, to create again, to expand again. It's not here to be protected from life, it's here to translate life into love. So the next time you catch yourself striving, overthinking, or forcing something to happen, pause. Place your hand on your heart and breathe. Feel the pulse that's been with you through every moment of your life. It knows what to do. It knows how to attract what's meant for you. It doesn't rush, it resonates. The heart never asks, how do I get there? It whispers, who do I need to become to align with it? That's the real path. Not chasing, but harmonizing. Not making more effort, but allowing. You are a magnetic being, not because of what you do, but because of what you are. Pure energy in motion, love embodied, coherence waiting to be remembered. So breathe deeper, soften your chest, let your energy settle into rhythm. Feel your field expand, calm, radiate love. You don't have to attract love, purpose, or abundance. You are the field that calls them home. The more you live from that truth, the more naturally life begins to meet you where your heart already lives, in resonance.